YMCA Downlink Group is a regional charity working with children and young people across Sussex and Surrey. They might be struggling with homelessness or mental health and emotional well-being, and we're here to support them. Our support falls into three different areas. We do the accommodation for people that would be struggling with homelessness. We also provide therapeutic services, so that's mental health and wellbeing support. And we do that for children from the age of 4 right up to someone who's 25.
We used to have a different HR information system before Healthbox HR, but it was a lot more complicated to use.
My team was spending a lot of time in the system and double counting in terms of finance as well. So the payroll and the HR system weren't marrying up at the time. And everyone was confused, and I was like, what are we doing? Why are we spending so much time looking for information?
Reporting through Healthbox HR is so quick and easy. It's enabled us to increase our reporting capacities for our trustees. We can provide much more information at the click of a button.
Using Healthbox HR, because it's so easy and quick to use, does mean that our staff and our teams have more time to focus on the work supporting children and young people, which is what they're meant to be doing.
It feels more like the kind of systems that people use outside of work. And I think that that's important, because often your work tools, they might seem old-fashioned or they might not seem very responsive. One of the things Healthbox does is it looks a bit like the outside world in a way that some work systems don't. In terms of managing expenses in the app, it's very straightforward for both me and for my team as well. I'm able to see when people in my team have raised expenses, and I can approve them in a very straightforward way. You can scan receipts, you can enter the details in a very straightforward way.
Other charities could consider using Healthbox HR because it's cost effective, and that means freeing up the resources for the work that your charity wants to be doing.
I feel like all charities should use Healthbox HR for the human element. We work really closely together, they're always responsive. I feel that the team at Healthbox HR are more like an internal team rather than an external organisation.
So here at YMCA I'm an end user, and everything is so simple, everything's well signposted, everything seems to work really well. Back in the day I used to run quite major call centres, 300-400 people used to work for me. So I have used other HR systems that are quite frankly clunky, and I just wish I had Healthbox HR then. It would have made life so much easier.
If I had to describe Healthbox HR in one word, it would be easy.
Responsive.
Intuitive.
Absolutely fabulous.
I guess it's a sentence.
Yeah.